All right, let's get this jackrabbit jumping off the roof of the storage shed. What? All right, so I'm gonna move forward here. I think the last character I worked on was Mega Man, and I tweaked his idle and I tweaked his crouch. Just gonna load it up real quickly, show it. So for his idle animation, he was just one sprite, and then he had a really slow blink, but the character was just static for his idle stance. It was terrible. I made some tweaks. I just animated his upper torso and gave his body more movement. And this is the end result. Looks like that. The end result. Now he seems like he's alive. I don't understand why they put that blink on the character, considering blinking is a very human thing to do. But they make the character like unnervingly static. It just I don't know. Just didn't make sense. Here's the crouch here. For the crouch, I just animated the crouch. The crouch originally was just one sprite, just like the idol, and it had a slow, creepy blink. So I just brought it to life. And this is the end result here. Now it's a fully animated crouch there, complete with the blink too, as you can see there. And yeah. So now Mega Man's alive, far better. If I do any other tweaks or whatever, it'll be in between videos, and I'll try to bring it up. All right, let's move forward. I'm doing this alphabetically or in chronological or alphabetical order. The next character after Mega Man, let's just see. Again, I'm trying to rework the idle and crouch animations for all of the default MVC2 characters. I think nope, Michelle Hart isn't next. What am I doing? Modoc, Morgan, Morgan's next. Okay, so we'll load up Morgan. I think I already tweaked her. Let's load up Morgan here. I think I already tweaked her. Most of the female characters are already tweaked naturally, uh, for reasons I won't have to explain. All right, so for Morgan, I'm pretty sure I tweaked this. The tweaks I made was I gave her boob physics. She's got a hair drop. Her hair drops, most likely. I know she has butt jiggle, but her butt only moves for certain attacks that involve her using her lower body for like hard jutting attacks. And I think I added a blink animation to her idle too. Let's just play it. There it goes. See the hair drop, the boob bounce, and the blink. Looks amazing too, following any animation you do because you get that boob bounce after every attack. It's really awesome. Just gonna check out a crouch again. If a character is a female, I likely already tweaked it just because I like work animating the female characters. I think it's an area that I've always needed practice in because coming up I always do comic books and I always do male characters. I like muscles and cool looking dudes I could idolize, and I never took the time out to draw chicks because I just wasn't into females when I was a little kid because I was a kid. That seems you get what I'm saying. All right, so that's Morgan. I think the thing I tweaked on this, not seeing anything really. She should have like a physics drop. Yeah, she does. She's got a physics drop for her boobs and for her hair. And I just noticed she doesn't have a blink. So let's quickly put a blink in on here, and then I'm just gonna move forward to another character because it looks like I've already pretty much done everything I wanted to do with this character. For the sprite, I'm just gonna put a well, I can actually triple nine it. Yeah. Let's because wait, what did I just do? Okay, first frame, jump over. What did I jump over to just then? I hope that didn't mess anything up. Hey, let's close this out. Sorry, I'm very paranoid. I can't you don't want to make mistakes doing this. Let's jump over. I think it was 11. All right. Let's jump over to this first sprite here. I'm going to did I do a duplicate already? Nope. I'm gonna make a duplicate of this first sprite. I'm gonna name this duplicate, and it's going to be triple nine. And for this, I'm gonna open it up. She needs a blink. I'm just gonna draw in her blink to the best of my ability. It'd be something like this. Okay. I think this is satisfactory here. low key. I want this right here. And let's do the final color for the top of her eye. Oops. There we go. So there's a blinking animation for Morgan now. I can actually get rid of that right there too. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then just to play it safe here. Yeah, nah, I don't like that. Right here. That'll work. Alright, save it out, close it out, save all the sprites. Let's jump over. Let's add this quadruple nine here. Loop start. So after the loop start, it's the idle. I'm gonna put an unreadable text right here called idle. I'm gonna triple up this set of animations that she has for her crouch. Let's quadruple it. And then let's add in my blink. My blink should be the first frame, which is 3 in this case. I'm assuming. Do triple nine right there. Put it on 3 frames. Apply. Close. Play it. Let's see if she blinks. Uh-oh. What I do wrong there? Triple nine, 11, triple. Oh, quadruple nine. There we go. Duh. All right, play it. See if she blinks. Yeah, she blinks. Oh no, it's on the hair drop. I made a mistake. I created the blink on her hair drop, which was that's not good. So mm, let's delete that sprite. Let's go back. Let's go outside of the physics drop here to the first frame of the loop start, which is this. So 11.3 is the first frame. God dang it. Duplicate it. I want to call it quadruple 3. I'm going to open it up. Redraw. Redraw the eyelash here. Like this, like that. And then, good. This gives me the luxury of being able to do little tweaks here. The things that I really wanted to change here, which is pretty awesome. All right. It get. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's yeah, that'll work. All right. I could probably gradient it too, just to play it safe here, like that. All right. Save it out, close it out, save all the sprites, jump over to the animation, open it up, find that blink instead of quadruple 9, quadruple 3, save it out, or apply rather, close. Let's play it. She should blink. There we go. New blink, baby. Looks amazing too. Oh, that's so perfect. All right, save it. All right, Morgan's good. She's already been pre-edited at some point, like most of my females. So let's see what's after her alphabetically. Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Abigail, Dream, Machine, Birdie, Lane. I have to be careful here. I have slipped sometimes. I forget. Who's next? Cody, Dazzler, and I should by heart know all the default or vanilla characters. She-Hulk, Spawn, Thor. Thor's not vanilla. Dang, this is a lot of characters, dude. Even I can Nami, Nathan Spencer, Nemesis, Nova, okay, Omega Red. Is Omega Red vanilla? I think Omega Red's vanilla. Let's open them up. I'm pretty sure this is a vanilla character. He's gotta be, right? I don't think Omega Red's modded in from like X-Men versus Street Fighter or something similar to that. Yeah, I think he's a default character. Let's play his animation, see what it looks like. He looks fine to me. I don't see a problem here. But for starters, let's do a blink. I always do a blink. Let's duplicate. Let's name this blink. Again, I work on triple threes, or rather three triple digits. So this is going to be triple nine. Open her up, zoom in, and I'm just going to put a blink in there. And for the blink, all I have to do is get rid of this red right here and put a little bit of black right there. Maybe I can slide this in too. Let's use the darkest tone of his flesh and put it right here above the brow like that, just to indicate that the lid is dropping. And that should be it. Let's save it out, close it out. There's a new blink frame. Save all of the sprites. Let's jump over to the animation. I'm working on triple digits, so that'd be my triple nine. Let's throw in a loop start here. Actually, let's do labeling after the loop start too. Let's do an invisible idle text, just so I know. And then also, I think I'm gonna do a physics drop. So I'll put a prep here too, just to remember to put my stuff here in this gap. This should be loop starting. I made a mistake. Let's cut it. The prep goes under here like that. And let's give it a little space so it's not so jumbled like that. Okay, and then my idle starts. My idle can be close. Yeah, so that's fine. Now for the idle, I'm going to triple up the idle for quadruple. I'm going to quadruple the idle. So let's make a gap, two, three, four. And then after that, I'm going to put in his blink, which was working on triple digits. It was triple nine. Blink five is kind of slow, but that should be fine. Close. Let's play it. See if he blinks there. Yep, there's the blink. Looks awesome. Awesome. Love it. All right, save it out. Let's jump over. He needs a physics drop, man. He seriously needs a physics drop. So I'm gonna go to what's considered here. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the first frame here. So I'm gonna jump over. I'm going to duplicate. For the duplicate, again, I work on triple digits. It's gonna be triple one. I'm gonna open her up. I'm gonna have to edit the properties here. Image, property. Let's raise the height. That should be enough room to work with there. Okay, that should be fine. Let's what do I want to drop here? And do I have to draw it? I think I have to draw this. I might have to draw this. Yeah, let's get artsy fartsy. Alright, I'm gonna draw it. Don't worry, I love drawing, so it's cool. So for the physics drop for his hair specifically, it's gonna be like this. And yeah, that should be fine. Let's go to the eraser, blow up the eraser a little bit. Sorry if I sound like depressed. I just like my little shortcuts, man. I like to work smart. Alright, uh okay, just trim and get rid of the stuff underneath the new line I just made here. Alright, that should be fine. And what I'll do from here is well, I have to draw it, so I'll just physically draw the hair in the way it's supposed to be. Don't worry, I have a pretty good, that's an understatement. I have a great memory, so I know exactly what I'm doing here in regards to drawing it back. Won't be an issue for me at all. Snag this yellow, replug the yellow in here. Probably could use the fill tool, but honestly, I don't mind drawing it in. It's fine. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to retrim that. I just noticed I was a little drunk when I did that line there. All right, let's draw this line back in. Okay. All right, let's trim it back again like that. All right, that looks fine. Let's get the shade going here. This darker shade rather, like that. Let's grab some darker tones. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so there's the first frame for my or first theme for my physics drop. Let's do some more work here. I want a physics drop right here too on his hair, just the front part. I want it to like slightly bend. If I do any movement for these hairs specifically, it'll likely be in the next frame I make here, just because it makes sense to be in the next frame, you know. Okay, just trimming the things I don't want to move. Okay, all right, just getting everything here. I have to be careful. If I have any leftover pixels or artifacting, my game will pick it up. My reshade upscales the game to 4K, and I'm referring to the art. It makes it gets rid of this pixel art, and it picks up everything, man. So unfortunately, I can't make mistakes in the art here because the slightest mistake will lead to terrible looking results. All right, that's fine. Save it out. Close it out. There you go. That's my first physics drop. I'm going to make another one here. So I'm going to duplicate. And for this duplicate, I'm going to name this duplicate triple two because again, I work on threes. I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to, do I need more room? I don't think I need more room actually. I'm just going to, let's be artsy fartsy again. I'm just going to, I want to start here actually. I'm just going to draw it right here. The hair, draw it here. And this is fine. It shows off my art chops for a little bit, showing that I'm actually, I have artistic skill. Which, by the way, I do not recommend touching any of the sprites for any of these characters if you can't draw. You need artistic muscle. Otherwise, you're going to be like, you're going to do a terrible job. Just keep it blunt there. That's like me picking up a guitar and being like, oh, I can play guitar. Playing guitar is easy. Everybody can play. And then, like, I proceed to make something that is not sonically pleasing to the ears at all. That's paying homage to my best friend. My best friend plays the guitar. He's very good at the guitar. And he knows that it's not something we could just do. It's in a Nike commercial. Can't just do it. And the same applies to art, fortunately. You have to practice art for years to be good at it. There's no one who picks up a pencil or picks up an art utensil and is magically good. Sure, when I was little, I was a prodigy, but that's because I had the energy and I had the want to be an artist when I was little. So I was very skilled at it only because I learned very quickly at a young age anything artistic pretty much. But that doesn't mean I was automatically a talented artist when I was little, you know? I still had to practice. I had to work at it. I had to do those little kindergarten pictures with the this is mommy, this is daddy in stick figure form, which really looks it's really horrible when a child does that. It's the ugliest artwork imaginable. But there's a charm to it. It's very adorable because a child did it. And unfortunately I was one of those kids making terrible macaroni art and stuff, thinking it's like a masterpiece when my adult brain knows it was some pretty bad stuff. I'm gonna shift all I'm gonna shift all this stuff up. I need to stop, dude. I'm gonna shift all this stuff up. My best friend is probably cracking up too, cause he knows what I'm saying. Shoot, man, he has kids. He has a couple of them. He knows. Like, oh, baby, that's nice. Such good art, and it's like the worst looking. But that's life, man. Life's about people, you know. Love each other. Love and look out for the men and women to your left and your right. Because you can doubt them all, you know. I could doubt them all. You know, a lot of you people are cynical and godless. You would want me to die. It's not a good thing for anyone to die, even terrible people, like what I consider some other people to be. But spill aside, you know, life's about people. Love people, value people. All right, hopefully I did this right. So one way to find out. I almost made a Dave Chappelle joke. Let's cause it's making my skin crawl a little bit. I'm gonna put it on one pixel, jump over to the red. I'm gonna put this red right here underneath the hair, cause I really need this hair to shift up. And something about that irked me. The way I was just trimming it, it just seemed off. Hopefully that fixed it. All right, so that should be it. I pretty much erased everything I didn't want to shift. I'm gonna put it on one pixel though. Go to the chest here. Excuse me, and just run the eraser up and down right here in the center of the chest to make sure there's no stray pixels or any artifacting, even here, because his hair is shifting up, not his chest. That could be very jarring animation wise if I didn't catch that. All right, let's save it, close it. Okay, and that's just frame two. I did triple one, I just did triple two, and what was this? Physics drop. Actually, I think this is fine. I just remember to go backwards. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'll let's save it. Save the sprites. Jump over to the animation. Let's open her up. I have to remember this is a physics drop, so it's to be triple two and triple one. So I'm going to plug them right here under my prep because physics drops are always preps. And for the first frame, it's triple two. For the second frame, it's triple one. I don't like the speed; it's too slow. So I'm gonna do 3 frames instead of 5 frames.
Boom, boom, and it drops.
Okay. That should be it. Let's apply. Let's close. Let's play. Boom. You saw the drop, and that's gonna play every time I do any action. Boom. That physics drop for the hair. That's awesome. It's so fluid too. So I have a physics drop now for the idol. I have a blinking animation for the idol too, and that's all the idol needs. I like the fluid. I love the movement of this idol, so I don't have to touch it. Outside of that, okay, the crouch. I can already see it. I took a look at the bar just now, and it says 1 tick. I'm just gonna press play. There you go. There's the crouch animation in MVC2 for Omega Red. Gotta be kidding me. So it's just 1 frame. All right, just gonna edit it. Let's first things first. Let's do a blink. Remember, I work on triple digits. This is gonna be triple nine. I'm probably gonna need way more. I'm gonna make a lot of frames for this. Let's open this up. Let's zoom in. I have to move quick here. I'm not. I don't want to make a super long video. Blacken that eye out. The eye is gone now. Do this too to indicate that it's his lash has dropped down. I don't think there's anything else I need to tweak here. Actually, if I wanted to, let's get artsy. Take the darkest flesh tone. I'm gonna drop this flesh tone right here, and maybe I can do it twice. That's actually not bad. All right, that's fine. Save it out. Close it out. Save all the sprites. Jump over to the animation. This was triple nine. I can already tell you, I'm gonna make an unreadable prep. I'm gonna drop down a couple spaces. I'm gonna make an unreadable idle, which is just the idle animation there. And then I'm going to drop down a couple spaces. I'm gonna make an unreadable blink. And this is the temporary blink. And then underneath this blink, just to test my blink out, dang, it's sitting on -1 frames. That means repeat this frame, this 1 frame over. God, you certain stuff makes me mad. All right, I'll put 3 for this. And just for test purposes, I'm gonna make the timing for this 60, 60 frames. I'm gonna apply, close, and I just want to see it in action. Play. Okay. Where's my blink? Did I put the blink in? Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even put in a blink. I work on triple digits, so I'm guessing it's triple nine. Apply, close. My fault. Play it. There you go. So there's the blink. Again, this is just a test, just to see what the blink looks like. That looks really good. I'll so I have to animate this, man. So this one single frame for his crouch here. I have to really figure out what I want to do here. Uh, I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna name the duplicate. I work on triple digits. I'm gonna name it triple one. When I open it up, I can already tell I need a physics drop. So I'm going to edit the sprite property. I'm gonna raise the height. I need some room here. Let's do 7. So that should be 5 up top, 5 on the bottom. Let's do I have to draw this? Yeah, I have to draw it. So I'm gonna just draw this. I have to draw his ponytail for the physics drop here. And I want something like this. Not like this. This is what I want. Like that. Snag the eraser. Oops. Let me do that. Just gonna trim the bottom of this line I just made here. Okay. I see that his back here, meaning I have to draw on his back. Otherwise, it's gonna look really janky. So I'm going to just simply just draw it in, and let's grab the red. Put this red back on the back of the yak of the spot. Let me stop. I'm so immature. All right. That's fine. All right. Back's drawn in. Let's work on this ponytail here. Okay. I'm just gonna simply trim. I'm gonna create a gradient inside of this ponytail here. All right. Let's make a let's make a second line right here too. Hopefully that works out when I do this lightest yellow. You just trim it in. Just put it where it goes. Get in where I fit in. I swear I don't understand how people become popular on YouTube. YouTube is like I think it's a terrible place, dude. First of all, I think YouTube is super liberal, and I'm a black dude, and I hate liberals. I hate liberal anything, just because I have a soft spot for children, and I don't like people messing with children. And I notice liberals do a lot of things that are not great when it comes to children. It's very dangerous. I understand, like me, as a quote Negro or African American man, I get it. Have a history here. I understand Africans were brought here and made slaves and all that, yada yada. But I wasn't one of those slaves. Those are my ancestors, you know, and it doesn't affect me directly. So I think people should just let it go. It's kind of too much of anything, you know, is bad. And I think just addressing and bringing it up too much isn't great. I think here in the West, we're fine with just like making a movie every once in a while. Make like a slave movie, like on the yearly or something like that. I love slave movies. I think they're pretty because they're usually accurate and they're usually entertaining. For some reason, most slave movies are really good. One of my favorites is Amistad. But like complaining, all the complaining and trying to rub people's nose into like the history of the country and all this stuff, like we don't. We're trying to be better, you know, and it's kind of hard for us to improve and be better if you keep reminding us, you know, of stuff that's not important. It's really not important. I understand history repeats itself. Put that stuff in a social studies book. and then just let it go. You know, America did this at one point. It was terrible. It's over. It's not going to happen again. And then that's it. We don't need reparation like money, all this ridiculous stuff people keep asking for. Just let it go. And that's my main issue, my main gripe I have with like most liberals. Just like the whining, man. Just let it go. All right, so the ponytail's up. I like that. That looks good. Should I do a physics drop here? I don't know if I should do a physics drop. I'm gonna do a physics drop just cause I can. I'm gonna shift his hair. Let's start right here. But yeah, I digress. I have a weak spot for kids, man. Like I can become very hostile towards people who want to harm or like confuse children because that's dangerous. Children are innocent. Like who are you? Who do you think you are? You know, to mess with someone's offspring and make someone's offspring sick or to hurt someone's offspring. Like to me that's an insane person. So there's a lot that I don't like about liberal stuff. And that's probably the primary thing right there. Like if liberals left children alone, I wouldn't care. You know, you can do your thing. So at the end of the day, we're all God's children. You know, we're here to live. You know, and live and let live. It's not my place to judge or try to stop anything except the harm of children. That to me, it's always your place as an adult to protect children from sick people. All right, so I'm gonna create the next frame here. I'm gonna make it 222. I'm gonna open this up. Mm, let's grab this ponytail, shift it up. Man, what happened to Marvel, man? My heart is broken too, man. I miss Stan Lee so much. Mainly, I don't like Stan Lee just because the way he treated Todd McFarlane and even Rob Liefeld, rest his soul. He's not the greatest artist, but he has the most beautiful childlike mind when it comes to creating art. And he had the energy, the love, the want to do the art. Everything about Rob Lightfield's personality nullifies his artistic ability lacking. I'm saying that because I know it's easier for people to pass judgment on a guy. I don't think he was bad at all. I think he was a fantastic artist. He was good for him. He was a good artist, and also he just wanted to entertain, and he did. And Todd McFarlane, I don't need to say much about Todd McFarlane. That dude was the goat when it comes to ink work, and he was so good at ink work and so confident with his ink work that when he worked for Marvel, they used to jump on him for doing his ink work the way he did, but it sold, man. It sold. People were shoot, I was. We were eating that stuff up. Todd McFarlane is an ink god. And then he just got in the Guinness too for the most issues released for a company. He has Image. And that's why Todd McFarlane started Image Comics because of Stan Lee. Him and Stan Lee were going to spouts. They actually had a legal battle when he left over a character called Overkill. But just long story short, Todd McFarlane did not like Stan Lee, but and Stan Lee showed his colors in a show called The Comic Book Greats. And I'm sorry, but if he writes for a character, he will steal the character design from the artist and like just take all the credit. And it wasn't right, man. And a good example, the most clear example is probably that episode I saw of Comic Book Greats where he was like, here's a name for a character, Overkill, go. And then they started drawing. It was Liefeld and McFarlane. They both started drawing Overkill, right? They were designing the character from scratch. And when they were done with the character, or almost done, Stan Lee was like, "Oh wow, that's a nice looking design. Man, I think I'm gonna have to take you guys to court or something to the extent. No, you guys are doing a good job on my character." And Todd McFarlane looked back at him. He's like, "Ha ha ha, yeah." And we're gonna go to court and fight over it pretty soon too. And he was not joking. He was not joking because they went to court right after that, dude. They were in court for a character called Overkill. And guess who won it? Whose comic did he end up in? Out there, Spawn fans. He ended up in the issue of Spawn. That's because McFarlane won. And then years later, McFarlane had a legal bout with another artist for a character called Angela. The dude who supposedly designed Angela, who by the way, Angela has Spawn earrings. She literally has Todd McFarlane's logo on her freaking ears. And the guy took McFarlane to court for the rights to the freaking character. And the guy won, man. Now Angela is a Marvel character. I know a lot of you guys, if you're familiar with Marvel comics, you're probably like, you're right. There was a character called Angela that came out of nowhere that nobody cares about, and that's the reason why. Because it was best as a Spawn character. It was McFarlane's baby, and that dude just took it and ran off with it like he was going to do something great with it. No, guy. The only thing that made Angela interesting, cool. I need to say these out. But the only thing that made Angela interesting or a cool character is the fact that she's part of the Spawn franchise. I'm gonna save it, close it, reopen it. Let me move this up. I know I sound really passionate or aggressive about this, but I hate stuff like that, man. Like Angela was a good character. She was one of the rare female characters in comics that I actually loved. I love her design. She's so cool. And then they put her in Marvel and they tried to make her Thor's sister. Are you kidding me, dude? She's not Thor's sister. She's an angel. She's literally an angel from heaven. She's not part of like Norse mythology or Greek. She's not part of any of that crap. All right. So here's my second physics drop. I'm gonna save it. I ramble during my videos. Most of these videos aren't for you people who aren't my best friend. My best friend knows who he is. So just for the record, if I ramble, get over it because the video is not me talking to you. All right. So there's two physics drops right there. I'm gonna plug these in. Jump into the animation here. Here's the idle. There's the prep. I'm gonna grab this idle frame. I'm going to drop these frames in here a few times for my preps. Can't remind me I just made if it was two or three, but I know I work on triple digits. 111. I think I have to do it backwards too. Let's do 222. Let's do 111. I can't remember if I did a third one. I don't think I did a three. I'm gonna put it on three frames. I'm gonna have to go double check here, see if I did three frames or two, because I don't recall. Triple nine, that's the blink. Okay, two. So I did two frames. Cool. Let's and just in case if I haven't done it, save everything out. Okay, so I just plugged these physics drops in here. Make sure there's a loop start. There's no loop start. Oh, that one went bad. Loop start. Loop start just means hey, play everything under this word. Okay, save it. Let's play it. Boom, physics drop, and he blink. So he has a physics drop now, and he has a blink animation here. So what's next? Physics drop, find a loop. It's okay. Loop starts. Here's the first frame, 10, 5. Okay, I need to animate this. So I'm gonna jump over here. I did one, three, two. I did triple one, triple two. So this is gonna start at 3. So I'm gonna triple this, double this up here. Let me make sure I didn't do that twice by mistake. All right. This is gonna be triple 3. It's gonna be my starting animation frame here. If I need more later, I'll make more. Uh, what could I do here? Hmm. Let's shift this hand. I'll start with this hand here, or this arm rather. Just this part of his forearm. I'm going to shift it in, just slightly shift it in like that. I'm going to pull this eraser up to about 4 points. I'm going to erase everything I don't want to shift. So I'm going to carefully trim around his hand here, or rather his forearm, to the best of my ability. Uh-oh, just noticed something there. So I'm gonna have to go 1 pixel out from the back of the arm, giving the direction that I'm shifting the arm in. Okay. And since I only want to move his forearm here, I could trace this and let it just drop down like this on the elbow. Delete the back of the arm too. Remember, I'm only moving the forearm. And then I made a mistake. This is so meticulous, man. Like the tedium. Okay, I want to retrace this elbow here just to make sure, okay, that elbow stays in place. Carefully trim just 1 pixel back from the forearm there. I might have to shift this bottom part of the calf, like just this part right here, back. I'll check that out in a second though. Trim the inner hand right here. Trim the outside of the finger. Let's shrink this eraser down to about 2 points. That was three, not two. I can feel it. One, two. Let's see, 2 points there. All right, just to make sure I get inside of the wrist or the hand there. It's pretty important. Okay. I traced. Yeah, I love making these videos, man, for my best friend. I know there's people in YouTube land with sense, or people who just like seeing this stuff too. So I guess I make this for YouTube. Not really, but no, it's mostly for my friend. All right, put this down. Yeah, no disrespect or anything. No, I don't hate any of you. I just don't know any of you people. So I'm not kissing any of your butts, and I don't expect you to kiss mine. If you don't like my content, just get off my channel because at the end of the day, it's my channel. What's that? Is that his foot right here? That can't be part of the tentacle. That might be his foot back there, man. I might have to erase that. This right here. I think that's his foot. I can't tell. You know what? Whatever, whatever. Save it, close it, duplicate it. I don't think I need more movement than that. I'm gonna make this one triple four. Open this bad boy. Jump on it. Let's I want to shift forward. It's gonna be kind of tricky. I could pull it off, but it's gonna be a little tricky doing this here properly. My squirrel, or rather my gerbil is running high speed right now. Do I want to shift the body now? I don't want to shift the body now. I'll do the body shift later. That'd be a later thing to do. But I'm gonna focus on this arm. I want this arm to shift one more. And this time I want to do a quality shift, meaning I want to take the tentacle and shoulder. I want everything in this one. So I'm going to take the eraser. It's blown up. I'm going to carefully trace just 1 pixel behind this arm here. I'm definitely going to have to draw that back in. Okay, let's get the artifact in here. Okay, I know this is shifting, so I'm going to carefully trace around this tentacle here. What's going on there? Sorry, I did a control Z. I'm just double checking here to make sure I'm not shifting anything I shouldn't be. That could be disastrous. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the his finger. Okay, all right. No, that was bad. Let's trim around his arm and shoulder first. Just delete everything. All this has to go. I'm gonna have to really blow this eraser up because there's definitely gonna be artifacting left over. Artifacting is dangerous because it makes things shift that I'm not trying to shift, and it's jarring when I play it in game. I know this doesn't shift. This is, I think, his foot. Not sure yet, but I think this is his back foot, like part of this here, which is like his lower leg or his calf. I'm just theorizing there. Uh, what else? I might have to fix this here. Let's blow this eraser up first. Let's make sure there's no floating pixels and stuff out here, because again, that'd be a freaking nightmare. Just gonna be super careful here. Okay, I know I have to fix the by that kneecap. Let's save it, close it, reopen it. I know I have to fix that kneecap. I'm about to do it here. Okay, for this. Ooh, this is funny looking, huh? I know this shifts over. I know this shifts over. Oh wow, fixed. Yeah, fixed. Looks good. I think his calf. He's likely has calf stretching right here where my mouse is at. I think his calf is stretching over. I'll fix that here in a second. Right now my focus was to just move this arm. I want to shift this arm in 1 pixel. So let's back out and see. Yeah, I was right. His calf is shifting like crazy. Whoa. Let's let's rectify this first. Vital that his calf doesn't move. That's so dangerous, man. All right, let's jump over. Oh boy. Hold on a sec. Make sure it's not stretching there. Uh, okay. I guess that's fine. Let's trim this down. I think it was about right here. It's filling in with this black. I hope I'm not blowing into the microphone. Pause. I think this stretched right there. Save it. Okay, let's go back. Let's check. Just checking on that leg there. Okay, boom. Uh, bothers me a little bit. Let's open her up. Just do one. Think and delete this, or delete above this. Low key, I want this going though. And let's that might have been a mistake. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. I don't know. Let's save it, close it. Let me take a look. Okay. God, that's so jarring. That's really bothering me. I just have to. Sometimes I have to do this. I have to really sit back, take a second look at what I'm doing. Maybe I can use this darker purple here, right there. That might look good. Save it out, close it out. See that looks awesome. Okay, boom, boom. Whoa, what's down there shifting? Oh, the tentacle. Don't worry, I was supposed to do that. I want the tentacle to shift over, but I do see a mistake I made. Let's edit it. I forgot to clear the artifacting behind his hand here, so I'm just going to try my best to carefully trim this manually. I think this had the same issue. Okay, that should fix it. Save it, close it, back out. Yeah, that fixed it. Awesome. Let's get that off there. Freaking awesome. Okay, so I have that arm finally. I have that arm shifting in, as you see there. One, two, and then I could proceed to do a duplicate, make that duplicate 555, and then this is where I get the let's get to the meat of this animation here. This is where I do my shift. I noticed I didn't catch that down there. I don't care. Now let me stop. Back out. I'm gonna retrace it down a couple more. Okay, copy paste, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to shift this entire body forward. Things I don't want to shift, I have to erase. So I'm going to carefully erase all the things I don't want moving. His hand has to stay in place. Mm, do I want the back of his arm here to shift? I don't think so. Okay, I might have to reduce this eraser here. So all of this, all of his upper body, everything is shifting forward. I'm gonna move the eraser down, put it on 2 points, and I'm just going to carefully get again this back foot. Pretty sure that's his foot back there. I'm not really, not too confident, but my art brain is telling me it's the back of his freaking foot. So that's what it's going to be. To further notice. Okay. Wait. What am I deleting here? That's not his chest. I just deleted, is it? Sorry, I got lost. Got kind of lost in the art there. Let's so I did delete his chest. Oh, that's fine. A quick Control Z actually fixed that. It's a problem solved. Lucky me, bro. This is. Sorry, trying to laugh. This is making me mad a little bit. All right, there we go. I know you. You probably like you're mad. Why are you laughing? I laugh when I'm mad. All right. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Low key. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, because his hair is shit for. I might have to draw over this too, right here. I think that's good. All of his upper torso is shifting forward now. All of it except his back leg, which is under here. All this stuff under here. This included. Uh, I think his hand stays put now. And if I did this properly, I'm too sure I did. Oh boy. So I can't do anything with that. Hmm. Trying to think here. I'm gonna hit the back layer, hit the eraser, blow the eraser up a few points. Let's see what's back here. Whoa. Let's see what's behind the hair. Hmm. Oh whoa. Oh no, I didn't shift that. It looks like I clipped off some of the hair there when I shifted. Maybe speaking of shift, maybe I could snag this and just move it. See what this looks like. Oh, that's lucky. Oh, that's lucky. Oh man. Okay, that was super lucky. Alright, I'm still on the bottom layer. I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff behind the layer I just moved. I have to be kind of careful here. Okay, behind this leg, I know I shifted this leg over too. Uh, oh boy. So I'm gonna have to hit the top layer here. Not looking right. There we go. That should give me a nice smooth shift there. Okay, I don't want to repeat the same mistake, so I'm gonna get behind his hand. Mistake I made last time. I think behind this too, right here. Okay. No, I messed that up last time. I think all of this is fine. None of this should be shifting. Okay. I think that's everything, man. I know that took a minute to do, but you have to be very careful. Okay, so if I did that properly, which I think I did, his torso is going to shift forward, and yeah, that's what I wanted. So I'm gonna do from here, save the sprites, and it was to 5, 4, 5. So is it three to five? It's got to be 3 to 5. I'm gonna jump in here, open up the animation. It's got to be 3 to 5. Yeah, because two is my last one. So I'll duplicate this first frame right here. I'm gonna go down into the idle, and inside of the idle, you want to just paste two, three, no, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. Do I need another two? I don't think I need another two. So I just have to remember three. Just remember the order I just said here, and it stops at 5, 4. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, two's not in here. Two's a prep frame. Duh. So two's gone. My starting frame's actually 3, like that. And then this is the default or the starting frame. I'm gonna put this bad boy on 3. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, and then it goes back into the default. I think that's it. Apply. That's kind of fast. That's kind of fast. Let's put it on 6. Let's do 6 frames. There's no kinda to it. It's an understatement. It's really fast. Let's do that. Close it out. Let's play it. So if this works out, he's gonna have a physics drop for his hair, and then he's gonna be fully animated now. Let me double check, make sure his loop started. Yeah, his loop started. All right. So after the physics drop, he's just gonna kind of sway back and forth. Let's play it. There we go. Oh boy. So now I have a fully animated Omega Red crouch instead of that one sprite that it was sitting on, complete with a blinking animation and a preemptive physics drop for his hair, as you can see there. And it looks beautiful. This is going to look crazy in game. See something I can tweak? I'm gonna just tweak it now so I don't have to do it in between videos. Put it on 1 pixel, jump to the pencil. I think I have the color selected, and I think it's these. Nope, I don't have the color selected. I just tricked myself. Get this slightly lighter purple, put it here, put it here, and that should fix the issue that I saw there. Save it all, save all the sprites rather. Play it. That should fix it. Yep, that fixed it. I got nothing, man. This looks really good. Thinking very hard here. This looks really good though. Maybe let's do a little tweak here. That's jarring me a little bit. That right there, that's bothering me. Maybe I can put a pixel right here. Save it, close it, save out the sprites, jump over to the animation, play the animation. Slightly better. It'll translate fine with the reshade. I have a pretty good understanding of how my reshade works. There we go. I'm just eyeballing it. There's things I don't really care to tweak in between videos, so I'm just tweaking them now. I think this is shifting here when it shouldn't. Save, close, save sprites, jump over to the animation. Plus, I like seeing the animation over and over. Play it. That's better. So there you go. Omega Red for MVC2. The next video, it should be in alphabetical order. Should be me pretty much going to edit whoever falls after this character. I just saw something that's bothering me. Uh, 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 uh. Huh. I need to fix that. That's gonna freak me out. Just that right there. Save it. Close it. Save the sprites. Jump over to the animation. Let's play it. All right, it's better. Oh boy, that was bothering me. Okay, so there you go. Omega Red MVC2. I'm gonna go through the entire roster alphabetically, and I'm going to animate every character that has a one sprite crouch to have a fully animated crouch, and I'm going to add more physics and frames and animations to the idols and whatever other animation I see fit. And yeah, it's been Omega Red. God bless.